What's up guys, it's Missy. I am back with another SimCity Build It video. Today we're going to be doing the walkthrough part 9. I want to go over some of the things that we got done yesterday, I got done yesterday without you guys. It's not a whole lot, but I'm trying not to do the really important, stuff without you guys, but I do have to play off screen. Otherwise these walkthroughs are going to be, there's going to be 97 hours of walkthroughs of me just searching global and trading and upgrading houses, and that's not going to be any fun to watch. So, trust me, it wasn't very much fun to do it. So yeah, when you've already played the game for 7, 8 years, hunting global for storage is not appealing. Hear the Marysville train? Yeah, it just about blew my left eardrum out. Thank you. Okay. So I have a Patreon. You can hit me up on Facebook or Discord if you're interested in joining our group. We have a couple of slots left. Now, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and let's just jump into this. As you can see, we have 87,000 coins. We are at level 20. We went into the group, obviously, at level 18. So I went ahead. I've done some upgrading. I've done some contest mayor's assignments. Now, you guys saw yesterday on the walkthrough that the clip trays were giving Plum Bob experience. That's why I have a 60,000 score. I have not actually, done that many assignments. I did a bunch of the storage upgrades. I was able to find quite a bit of storage yesterday, actually, from the side pass being, from the side pass having storage in it. There's actually been quite a bit of it on the global market this last couple of days. I've noticed that because most of my group members are, swarmed in locks or whatever, which is kind of the problem that we were having. So we've got 7 tickets in total from our rank being at 8. So we're just going to kind of recap of what we've done. Off screen, I've only played about 3 hours without you guys in total. So we probably have maybe 10 to 12 hours into this city. And we have, let's see, 60,000 Plum Bob points. Where are we at? We're in 4th on the leaderboard, which I'm actually surprised people have that high of scores in the low league. Especially at the levels, well, they're all leveling up, so that's probably why. Now, I'm still surprised, though. Usually the scores aren't quite this high, especially on the off week. Okay. Let's see. We're not done yet. We're going to still do contest to mayor's assignments. Thank you, EA, for magically offering me garbage. That is what I wanted to tell you guys. Okay? You're like, you wanted to tell us that EA magically offers you garbage? No. But I wanted to tell you guys that these ad pop-ups, it was really interesting. Really interesting. Because you know how we weren't getting ads on our factories at all the whole time? We weren't getting the video ads here in the bubbles. And we weren't able to, when we were clicking refresh on the building materials, it wasn't allowing us to watch video ads to speed up the 30-minute timer. We were missing the entire ad feature, right? Now it's here. Why is it here now? I don't know. But what's interesting is the only thing that changed was, and this could just be a complete coincidence, and it probably is, but I hit 120 storage, so just watch for that. And I believe I was at level 20. So 19 or 20 when it happened. Okay? So if those two things don't have anything to do with it, then it's just completely random. The other thing that was done, though, was I had to log into my Google Play where I've made purchases before. So you know how you have your Google Play account and you log into it and it allows you to make your purchases because your cards are connected to it or whatever. You've got your PayPal connected to it. I went ahead because I had to access some of the shareable Google albums. I went ahead and logged into my main one, and then I just switched between them, right? you don't have to be logged into the one that belongs to this city on your Google Play Store. You can be logged into your main one on your Google Play Store and logged into your game one on your Google Play app. That could have something to do with it as well. Those are the only three things that changed. So it's either one of those three things initiated it, or it's completely random, and for whatever reason, it just started working. I'm more leaning towards it's completely random, but just keep an eye out for those three things, okay? All right, so any upgrades that we can do, we're going to get them done. We need to get to level 24. We need to unlock our epic projects, make sure that they work for one thing. And unlock as many depots as we can. We're going to start making some money. We've got 90,000 and there's... Let's see. Okay. So here we've got our shops. As you can see, there's no new shops available, so it's just time discounts that are available to us. Anything with the green arrow up. Now, we never did the hardware store before because we didn't really have the coins to do it. So the barn is actually more beneficial to us than the hardware store in terms of time discount. So we're going to upgrade that one first. That's going to cost us 19,000. Okay, so let's double check what else we need. We're going to just quickly look through the power. We've got 60 units of power. We're not going to be going past 60 houses, so that's fine. At least not anytime soon, we're not. We've got water. We've got 54 units. We might have to buy another water soon. Sewage, maybe. Waste management, definitely not. Okay, so let's see. We had to make veggies for one of our assignments. All right, so let's go ahead and start that. You guys remember, we're just doing quick, easy points here. Things that don't cost us any major amounts of resources or time. Okay, so we've got those down. Click this, see how many more. So it wasn't count. Yeah, we just need one more. All right, now let's go ahead and collect these donuts here. Make sure you're making your donuts 24/7 like I've been telling you guys. Okay. Now, normally I wouldn't sell text, but last night I had no space. And nobody wanted them. So, we need 5 minerals, 1 tape, 1 table, 2 hammers. As you can see, I fell asleep before I could fill up all the shops. Okay. Let's go ahead and fill these up real quick. Now, make a table. Okay. So, as you can see, we've got our storage up to 125. Let's see. We also, yesterday, we were able to unlock a land slot here. This was for 3 of each. And I was able to push, some of these services back just a little bit. I also pushed the row of houses back a little bit. So with the 74,000 here, we're really close to unlocking 5 slot factories, and we have enough to buy technically 3 of them, but I don't want to put us that broke. So we're going to do our time discount on our hardware store, get that taken care of. Okay. Now, by the time we unlock the 5 slot factories, we should have enough to buy at least a few of them. anytime you guys see stuff at base price, especially where there's enough of a increase, not like, you know, 410 on sugar, because that shit takes forever to sell, or like the, you know, 450 on glass. That's ridiculous. Anytime you guys see the easy items that sell at base price, buy them and then just repost them immediately for max if you don't need to use them, and you'll at least, you know, earn some coin that way. Okay. What do we need? We got all stuff I don't have. Could ask my group, which I might do here in just a second. What are these emails for here? Oh, a new design blueprint. Let's see what that's about. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, yippee. It's the in-between design blueprint. So this isn't the main one, you guys. This is just for 6 days until they bring out the next one. Okay. We need 2 cameras, 2 bars to upgrade. Oh, the other thing that I was able to do without you guys is, because our club started war, I can now show you guys the war screen, but I was able to kill one of the monsters. We ended up getting 5 gold keys from it, and I'll show you. We have obtained a total of 5 of these. 7 of the Flying V robot. And then we have 4 of the Hands of Doom. Okay, that's what I got from the chest from the VU Pass. So when I opened up this chest, I got 4 of these. Okay? So I don't see any reason to unlock any cards right now. It's not going to benefit us at the moment, really. I mean, we could unlock the Flying VU robot, and that way we could get really cheap, easy ammo crates in our queue. But considering you can't buy 5 of them at a time, you can't buy 5 of them at a time from, you know, players' depots, we would just be trying to sell ammo, which almost never sells anyways. You know what I mean? It would just be clogging up our depot, and we don't have that many slots. So for coin, it's not worth it. If I was going to be launching them for the purpose of the points, I really don't want to launch ammo crates. You know what I'm saying? Because they're expensive. So we're going to hold off and see if we can get some, like, Not in Kansas cards or some mag cards. And then when we get closer to, you know, Mega, we can use the cards to unlock that. If we absolutely need to, for like an assignment or something. Or to earn points, because we're not earning enough points with this one, you know. But right now, it's not super dire. Okay. So, in terms of goals, right now, what you guys should be focused on, you know, because you're only seeing what I'm doing on the screen. I want to tell you guys kind of ahead of time what your next step is so that you guys can go beyond where I'm at without being completely confused. Right now, your focus is going to be to get your population up to the point where you can buy your 5-slot factories. Okay, that's really, really important. Once you get to that point, all you have to do is hold down on a factory like how you bought your 3s. Bulldoze it. And then, oh, we unlock them at 80. Okay, yeah, so we guess we unlocked them. I thought we unlocked them at 90. I don't know why I keep thinking that. Oh, because the VU Tower unlocks at 90,000. Okay, so now that we've unlocked our 5-slot factories, bulldoze, you know, whatever you can afford to buy. Right now we're at 60,000. We could really safely afford to buy 1, 2, you know, because we're not going to, we have nothing major coming up that's going to cost us a lot of coin that I can see. Let's double check what we're going to get on our next level. Next level up, we're unlocking watches. So that's not going to, you know, offer any time discounts or new shops or anything like that. So we're safe there. So let's go ahead and buy our 5-slot factory. We'll bulldoze this one. We'll bulldoze 2 of them. You guys hear the ambulance? Okay. So put the 5-slot down. 5-slot down. Okay. Now I wanted to take this moment to tell you guys, do not buy these when you get to this point unless you're filthy rich and you care that much about the looks. It does not make items faster. Only difference is the way that it looks and the $30,000 price tag. And it doesn't have a pollution square. Those are the only 3 differences, okay? So you're paying $30,000 extra per factory to have it look a little bit different and not have a pollution square. I'm not going to have my factories near my homes anyways, at least not for a really long time until I'm filthy rich. So there's no reason at all for me to be buying the high-tech factories. Now, we have 2, 4, 5 more that we have to buy. So at 20,000 each, that's 100,000. That's really not that much to come up with. It's not. Especially when you have your taxes, you have your donuts that you're going to be producing every day, all day. That's going to be 30,000. And then you have, you know, caps. That's 18,000 if you're producing caps 24/7. And then you have your nails. If you're producing nails 24/7, that's a nice chunk of change as well. So you guys, we should easily be able to get these, especially since we also aren't level 24 yet. Okay. So, we're going to be getting paid for our upgrades as well, right? Every time that's kind of what's been floating us this whole time, if you haven't noticed. Every time we did a house upgrade, we did it for a cheap amount of materials, and then it gave us some decent coin in return, right? Now, in terms of what our next step is beyond factories, we need to set up our 3 red roads, but that isn't super pressing because we can get around that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can bulldoze it, we can whatever. So what's most important right now is not spending the little teensy bit of money that we have left on parks to set up our 3 red roads, but to, 1, make sure we have enough coin to be buying our rares, and 2, to make sure that we get this VU tower unlocked. The VU tower is extremely important for you guys. The moment that you unlock it, you're going to start launching attacks on your city with it, and then you repair the damage done to your city. And it gives you gold keys in return for the repairs, okay? As you launch attacks on it, it's going to allow you to earn VU points. And then you're going to pay a lot of money to upgrade this VU tower so that you can launch for, you know, better attacks. You can launch better rewards and so on and so on. So the reason that keys is so important to us right now is that we have a sale coming up in November, which is only about 6 months away. If we want to be able to afford pop boosters, epic pointers, design buildings, war cards, anything, we need those gold keys. We need them, okay? So we're going to need to be doing epic projects soon when we get to Mega in 5 weeks. We're going to have to spend some gold keys on that. If we haven't obtained anything, we're not going to be able to buy our epic pointers. We're not going to be able to even do our war card upgrades when we get to Mega. So anytime you see VU on the global market, and this next question I get a lot, is how do I find VU items, or where do I get them, or blah, blah, blah. You get them by the same way that you get storage and dozer, okay? You have to find them on the global market, or you have to get them from opinion bubbles. You can't produce them unless you're hacked, of course. That being said, you can check Daniel City once a day. You can also get them from the Maxis, which you guys aren't at that point yet. We'll talk about that on the next level. And you can buy them with cash if you need to. You just click on the VU tower and click on the ones that you're missing, and each VU item costs 20 cash. Okay? So that's like an emergency situation. It's not something I would recommend people do. You should never be that out of VU, you know, later on when your storage capacities are high and you're prepping for Mega. You want to have right around 50 of each comfortably. And then anything more than that, trade for items that you do need or launch them for gold keys. Never pass up VU. Never, you know, just stop buying it. Because when you stop buying it, that's... You're just saying, okay, gold keys don't matter to me. And if you're somebody who's going to be designing, they matter to you. And you won't notice it until the sale comes and you're sitting there without anything. And you'll be like, oh, shit, this sucks. I got nothing. I got nothing. I can buy like 3 buildings. And now you're going to be putting forth the effort to try to get, you know, shit done. Now it's a little late, dude. You know what I mean? Okay. So let's... We've got just enough room to buy this grass. The thing that really sucks... That sucks, but the thing that really sucks about this game is just constantly being full on your storage. It's annoying. It really is. I get that it's, you know, the game and it's part of juggling the items, but until you have about 375 space at level 24, you're not going to be able to really do much of anything comfortably. Okay. So there's our 5 slot factories. That'll be nice. We can do our production tasks. See what I'm saying? Now we're getting these bastards. We can do our production tasks faster this way. Try to get some of this stuff out of here. Whoops, no. I don't even like opening global unless I can afford to quickly run. Otherwise, you end up you always see rares when you're full. Always. It's like the world's working against you. And no, it's not the game. It's the world. It's the universe. Sorry, guys. It's like how when you're in a drive-thru and you're just so freaking annoyed that it's taking so damn long. You've been sitting there with your car running for like 20 minutes, you know? And finally, you just get irritated. You're like, you know what? Fuck it. We're not going nowhere. And you shut your car off. And wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? Y'all know what I'm about to say. Yeah. The moment you shut that car off, what do you think happens? They leave, don't they? Yeah. Same thing happens with trains. I know, because I live by one. Same thing happens with people who say, I'll be out in 2 minutes. Runs into a store, runs into a doctor, runs into whatever. 40 minutes later, you finally leave their ass. Bring, where you at? I just came out. Oh, of course you did. Of course you did. So no, it's not the game. It's the world sucks. Sorry, guys. Okay. So these people are complaining probably about roads. Yep, traffic jam. So let's see. It's just that one. Pick this up. It's not surprising when you have a lot of people in one area. Put that there for just a second. And we'll put it back. Okay. We do need to get our 3 red roads set up, but I really don't want my red roads to be in the middle of my city. I want them to be kind of back in here, and they're there permanently, so we need to get these land unlocks done. Which shouldn't honestly be too difficult. Okay. As far as these depot slots go, you guys, I did buy one. I'm not going to buy more until, I believe it's 320 to max it out. No. I believe you get 32 depot slots in total, if I remember right. And you have 6 of them. Okay, so it's not very much to max this out. It's really not. We can afford to do that later, or if things start piling up. All right, we got our assignment done. Let's go ahead and collect our rewards here. Now it's wanting the storage for 2,000. We're not close to that. We're not close to the dozer. We don't have the VU tower. We can't really earn gold keys without the VU tower, not, you know, or the cargo shipping dock, so that's out. We have saps, but we don't have any shovels. We're not going to be doing design upgrades. We can do bricks for 1,000, and we can do chairs for 1,600, and then the rest of these are out besides minerals. So we've got a total of 7 assignments left. I'm going to wait until we have enough for the storage increase and the expand city, and then I'll probably start trying to prep the chairs, but right now we don't have any stuff for them. Doesn't really make sense to cancel anything at the moment because we only have a few assignments left anyways. We have 4 megaphones, which we're going to keep for war. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you guys. Let's go to the war screen to give you guys kind of a war tutorial here. Okay, so war starts in 4 hours, or the attack phase starts in 4 hours. So when your club starts war, you have 12 hours of prep. That's 12 hours of you doing deliveries to get war items so that you can launch war attacks. Now, essentially, you're not going to just go crazy and do a whole bunch of deliveries because they get expensive, right? Ideally, what you want to have happen is you want people to attack you in war, and then when the damage happens to your city, it's going to pop up green hats. And those green hats are going to offer you war items in return for the repairs. The repairs are really cheap, like 5 metal or something, you know, 5 nails or a hammer and a tape measure. You know, they're super, super cheap. So ideally, what you want to have happen is you want people to hit you so that you can repair for cheap, so you can launch your attacks for cheap. People kind of know that, though. So they usually don't hit you if you're somebody who scores a lot. So if you're somebody who scores a lot, you have to, you know, obtain your war items either by buying them from the store, which we're not going to do because we can't afford that for damn sure. We only have 500 more simoleons, but every time that your club wins when they're in A6, you're going to get a decent amount. Like, I'll show you guys how to figure that out. So you're going to click here and see how it says our club name. And it says their club name, and then it gives the list of people. If you click show me, this tells you which arena your club is in. Our club is in the highest one, which is 6. Okay, people, come on. Now, what this means is that if we win the war, we get 6 platinum keys, 60 cash, and 6,000 war simoleons. Now, if you guys get war simoleons regularly, okay, you want to buy jackpot boosters only, and preferably buying level 1 jackpots because they're cheap, okay? Don't buy any of the other boosters. You don't need to. You're going to collect those throughout your VU pass. Do not launch any boosters out of pure entertainment purposes. Remember, this building guide is meant for maximum efficiency. That's it. I'm giving you guys the best possible way to play the game to achieve the highest amount in every aspect of the game without it being for entertainment purposes. In other words, if you want to play war as an entertainment feature, this is not really what this guide is meant for, okay? Because you guys really need to save these for Mega. So when you get to Mega and you get these assignments for a launch dud or a launch city freeze or something, and you don't have the boosters because you've just been going crazy on war and you've been launching all your jackpots and you've been launching all your war boosters, you're not going to have them when you need them. You know what I mean? So just remember that you guys really should save those for Mega. Now, at some point, yeah, you're going to get to a point where you have like a ton of them, right? A ton. And you can afford to launch some. But that point's not going to be anytime soon. As far as the jackpots go, launch jackpots, and we'll talk about that when we actually when I can actually launch them and show you guys how the attacks work and how to maximize on your jackpots. But basically, you guys, if you want that detailed information right this very minute, just go to my YouTube channel, type in war tips and tricks for beginners, and I go through and I show you guys all that stuff. Okay? Okay, so these are all the previous arenas. If your club is not in A6, if they're in a different arena, these will be the prizes that you guys get. Down below, that's not the, you don't get these boosters, okay? You got to read your menu. Always read your menu. It says unlocks. So what it means is just because you have like a level 3 jackpot, it doesn't mean that you can launch it. You have to be in a certain arena to launch it, okay? So what they're saying is that on the 3rd arena, you unlock a level 2 vamp and a level 2 energy pump, okay? And then on arena 4, you unlock the level 2 city freeze, level 2 dome thing, umbrella, whatever. And then you've got the level 3 vamp and the level 3 energy pump. And then it just keeps going up and up and up. Okay? All right. Now, let's get back out of here. Check on our queue here. We're not going to be doing that. Definitely not going to do... That's new. I've never been offered a video ad to speed that up. Ever. Not on any of my cities. So that's interesting. Have you guys? Because I've never seen that. Okay, then. Let's see. You know, there's been a lot of little things that they've changed for low-level players, I've noticed, since the last time I did a walkthrough. Like the little beginner's pack, side pass thingy-mabobber that you purchase. Your level-up packs, those are different. Okay. No, we don't want to watch production video. Ooh, cement. Anytime you guys see cement or glue, if you have high-level players in your group, buy them and sell them to them to make gnomes. They might not know it yet, but they should be making gnomes. It's a really good, profitable item to make for them. As long as they don't have to make the cement and the glue all day, they'll be making a lot of money. Or maybe you have a high-level city as a feeder and you want to make coin. That would be a good way to do it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pause or end this. I'm going to end this video. I'm going to continue leveling up, and then I will check back with you guys once we get a little bit further, because there's really nothing for you to watch right now besides me hunt global, and yeah, that's not really any fun to watch, so. Actually, wait a minute here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put flour down here. Okay, that gave us a little bit of room. See if we can make just a little bit more space. Now, all right, so I will see you guys in the next walkthrough.